How do you direct? Are you loose when you're on the set, or are you like a real pain in the ass?
Well, some days I get tense. It all depends on the sun going down or up. On indoors, I'm very loose. Outdoors, I'm very tense.
Is directing a lot of crap? Like, I mean, like, could anybody really do it?
Is acting a lot of crap?
Yeah, is acting a lot of crap? Can anyone do it?
Is life a lot of crap? No, I think directing is the hardest. I did all the jobs, and directing a film, a movie, is the hardest job.
It is?
You want to know the key?
Yeah.
You see a movie, and after the movie, the star was sensational.
Yeah.
It very easily could have been the star, not the director. But
Right.
if you see a movie and the whole supporting cast is wonderful, then it's the director.
And what's with your sister? What's going on with her? What's her story? I mean, she when she directs a film, she has to, like, she shoots and shoots and shoots for years, right?
Penny and I are both begging directors. That's our style.
You shoot and shoot and shoot.
She should know. We say, please, actors, behave, do it. We're tired. We got a headache. We'd like to go home, so why don't we all do it right?
Isn't
Now-
it true that you wrote for I Love Lucy?
Yes.
Isn't it true I Love
taught me-
Lucy put you through your kids through college?
I Love Lucy reruns.
You really love Lucy.
Oh, we
Here's
love
the
Lucy.
story.
And Dick Van Dyke, too, put my kids through.
You wrote Dick Van Dyke?
Well, Garry
Van Dyke.
Marshall was, a hot television writer. So all of a
Yes.
sudden, he's in demand. He's writing I Love Lucy, and then he can go write for Dick Van Dyke. So he says, hey, I'll go write Dick Van Dyke, because who wants to do a bunch of stupid Lucy, Lucy falling in a
sick of
cake?
Lucy.
Yeah, I mean,
I did get cocky. That's true, Howard.
Yeah.
I got Lucy bouncing around, physical comedy.
I'm tired of that.
And
so
yeah, I wanna
somebody
do
pulled them aside, and they said, listen, don't be so dopey. Lucy is going to be on the air for the next... Who told you this?
Milt Josephsberg, the producer.
He says, listen, Gary, you're a good writer. You write for Lucy, because if you write for Lucy, you're going to get checks for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Until you drop dead, you're going to get checks.
That was a smart man.
That's right. I had just had my first child who wrote the book with me, Garry Marshall. She was there, and he said, you just had a kid. You need writing Lucy is like having an insurance policy. And it turned out, I wrote Lucy in 1965.
And
I'm still getting checks.
Still getting checks. How many guys sat and wrote that stuff?
We had 6 writers. Milt Josephsberg was the head writer. We
Oh,
had
really?
6 other
Well, you sit
guys.
around in a room and just write the script?
Well, you pitch it, and then you go home. And
Sometimes it's your story idea and you develop it, and then other people punch
it's
it up.
a pot.
So
We
you
did
would
that
write the script like at home yourself after you told them what you were going to go do?
Yeah, with Jerry Belson, we wrote, like Lucy. You usually with Lucy, you start with the last scene. See, Dick Van Dyke, you got to get the first scene. Lucy, you get the last scene. Lucy goes to a formal dance, and at the reception line, she comes in with a formal gown. She's wearing roller skates, and she slides through and runs into.
Which will be the
buffet.
finale.
That's the finale. Now,
How do you get her there?
Good idea. She'd like to do that. Now,
Right.
how do you get her there?
That's what I
You
did with
sit-
Robin New Year's Eve. I put her on roller skates. Yeah, I never knew what to do with her, though, once I got her up
all
on
you were
them.
supposed to do was roll me across the stage. You made me stay
I
out.
rolled you almost right off the stage.
We used to use, stories. On Van Dyke, we used a lot of stories from my life. Lucy was harder.
Those
'cause it
shows were
was
brilliant.
falling.
Those shows were brilliant. You're a genius.
I love Dick
Look
Van
at you.
Dyke.
Look at you.
Carolina was-
Oh, come on. Take a bow. What's the matter with you?